Hello, today I'm gonna make for you Caribbean pound cake. So you're gonna need 3 eggs, 3 large eggs, coconut milk or milk, cow's milk, 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 1/3 cup of cake flour. That's 1.5 cup of cake flour. That's that. And 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. Unsalt. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which is this. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm using sea salt. And 1/4 grater of nutmeg. This is what's gonna make it the Caribbean pound cake. And almond essence, 1/4 teaspoon of almond essence. And I'm using just a drop of white vinegar, just a drop. This with the coconut milk or even the cow's milk, this tart spoilage for 1 week. And if you add white vinegar to cow's milk, that's like buttermilk. If you beat it. Alright. Measure your sugar. And just put that aside. 3/4 cups. Okay, this baking pan measures 4 3/4 by 1 foot by 12. So this is 2 grease papers. So just cut out the size. Cut out the size that you want. Score it. And use the scissors and cut with inside the ink. Kind of hold it together properly. Just hold it still. And just grease this. Grease it just in the edges. Grease it thoroughly. See, let's take this now, greasy side up, and just lay this down. And use some of this and just grease this. I call this insurance. Just to ensure that it don't stick. Alright, so you just put this aside until you're ready. So now, measure your flour. Your cake flour. 1 cup and 1/3. You see, it's 1 cup and 1/3 I'm using, because once you sieve it, I'm using 1 cup and 1/3. So once you sieve it, it should come up to 1.5 cups. So you could be 1.5 cups sieved flour or 1 cup and 1/3 unsieved. Okay, now we're gonna sieve this. So add the flour. Add the salt, 1/4 teaspoon. The baking powder, 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Your oven should be preheating. Preheat your oven 8 to 10 minutes before you're ready to bake. Okay. Add your nutmeg. And just sieve. Sieve it, sieve it, sieve it, sieve it, sieve it, sieve it, sieve it. This is all the dried ingredients. So you just sieve this. You just put it aside until you're ready for it again. So remember now, this sieved will come up to 1 cup and a half. Unsieved, 1 cup and a third. Alright, that's the salt and the nutmeg. Cover this, put aside. Alright, now we're going to cream the sugar. We're going to cream the sugar. So the butter, measure the butter. So this one. So now you need 13 cups of this. You need 13 tablespoons. So go ahead and measure it out. That's 2. So this one, this stick here is about 6 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. So 13 in all. Make sure it's 13. Alright. So now add the sugar. We'll cream this together. Alright, so let's cream it. Cream. Alright, as you can see, it's not much creaming to do. See, just want to get the butter. See the texture? See the texture? That's what we want to get. The sugar work within the butter and get a nice texture. So now we're gonna add the eggs. Break the eggs in a separate dish. 2 for 1, so that no shell is in it. 2, you check to see if it's spoiled. But if you want to do a shortcut, you can also break the egg, smell it if it's good, and break it. That's 1. You gotta be skillful with this method. 3 large eggs. Add the vanilla. 1 teaspoon. and a half. One teaspoon and a quarter. A quarter teaspoon of almond essence. And a drip of white vinegar, just a drip. That's good enough. And this is my coconut milk. So you want to add 3 tablespoons of 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now we use a spoon and stir it. Just get it the stirring going, because if you do, it's gonna stick between the blades and you don't want it. So kind of dilute it. Mix this for a good 3 minutes, 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Now add half of the flour dough. Just half. Just mix it. I'm gonna use a spoon and see what I feel like. I like using this one spoon. Add the other half of the flour. Let's mix this in. You should be preheating your oven about now. I like using this spoon. It's a preheat your oven. Your oven should be already preheating at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is, you want to get a texture. See that soft, nice texture? That's what you want to get. I'm going to use this, but I'm just going to clean it up. So you want to make sure it's mixed thoroughly. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly and properly. So you saw it literally change in front of your face. That's what you want, this texture. Put it on micro, see? That kind of texture. And that thick. You want it to be that thick too. Alright, so now we're going to get ready to put it in a baking pan. Just can't mix no more than this. Alright. Now get your pan. I'm going to use the spatula to put it in because it's easier. You get to take it out better. You gotta be careful with cake, because if you don't bake with care or careful, the whole kitchen will get messed up. I'm gonna have to block you out a little while. This is how it is. I can't put it at an angle that you can see, but just pour it in. See how much mess this is splashing. This is a thick dough. So get all the dough in. The spatula is making a mess. You see this? You don't want this on the cake either. You want to make sure these little places are clean, because it's going to bake quickly and then burn. So let's use a spatula and add the dough in. Privately. Alright. So once you do that, just drop and lift, drop and lift. 1, 2, 3. So now put it in your oven. Okay, put it on the middle rack and close the oven and set your timer. Alright, because of the can that I'm using, set your timer for 45 minutes. So this is going to take 45 minutes. Alright? Remember, keep your oven closed within the time. Okay, this is nearly 40 minutes in. Who knows why this cake is called pound cake? Because one time it used to be a pound of flour, a pound of everything, you know, and that was way back then. Now the ingredients is modified to maintain the taste. After the time, remove the cake. Test it. It's dry, but it's also separating from the can. You see, it's separating from the can. So this is our cake. So it's using a score. Besides, and just and just tap it, get that off, take that off, and take this off. All a flat surface, but use what you have and put it on a surface. Alright, so that's my cake. That's my Caribbean pound cake. Bon appetit. My Caribbean pound cake on a plate. Alright, let's cut this thing. I'm gonna give away that much. Wow, look at that. I'm just gonna put this in a bag. Don't tie it yet, just put it in. This I'm gonna sample. We are gonna sample it. Almost wanna look like cornbread. Caribbean pound cake. Alright, now we're gonna sample this. Smell nice. Smell like a nice cake. To me it tastes like an egg cake. If I was to give this a title, I'll name it egg cake. So that's it. It's already pound cake though. It also reminds me of birthday cakes. Bon appetit. So to store it, once it's cool, because it's still, I put it in a bag. So once it's cool, I'm just gonna seal it. You know what? This thing have a unique taste. So this really have a Caribbean pound cake taste. This don't taste like the American pound cake. So that's my Miguel's Caribbean pound cake.